Rich Rebel women's basketball is back on the hardwood for the 2021 season. Coming off a second-place finish last season, the girls know what it takes to reach the big stage. With the talent, experience, and some of that rich county pride, they are ready to bring another championship back home. Get in on all the Rebel basketball this season alongside the voice of the Rebels, Matthew Peterson, right here on My Local Radio. This Rebel broadcast could not be possible without these Rebel supporting businesses: Evanston Regional Hospital, Hoover Chiropractic, Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley, The Come On in Casper, Plains Tire, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender, Freeway Tire, Auto Farm Chevrolet, West Star Printing, and Rocky Mountain Sign. Rebel fans, find your comfy seat, pull your lucky socks up, and enjoy another edition of Rich Rebel Basketball right now as we bring you down to the court.
Good afternoon, Rebel fans, and welcome to Randolph for today's matchup between the Rich Rebels and the ICS Lions. I'm Matthew Peterson, happy to have you alongside me for what should be a unique broadcast, as we may run into some technical difficulties throughout the game, but nevertheless, we're happy to have the players on the court and looking to go undefeated this weekend. That's right. Both the boys and girls so far 2-0 through Thursday and Friday. Some great games we had yesterday down in Tabiona. If you missed them, go watch them at mylocalradio.com. Fantastic matchup. Girls holding on for a 3-point victory, making it 2 in a row. And as for the boys, only a 9-point comeback at the half. And that was a great matchup they had against the Tigers. All right, folks, we are closing in on tip-off from Randolph. We're going to get into our scene set pretty quickly here on our pregame coverage and learn a little bit about the two sides. Now, unfortunately, we won't be able to get to all of our pregame coverage, so I want to thank Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty for providing us with a great coaches show. I had a wonderful conversation with Tabiona girls basketball head coach Jesse Adams. But that's Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty, selling Bear Lake in Utah and Idaho. Pam Cornea at Town & Country Realty, 435-779-0012. So the Lions are coming in with a 3-5 overall record. Those 3 wins, take 2 of them on the road. 2-2 on the road this season. Their key player, Morgan Zandberg. They're having her come back from a tough knee injury she suffered a season ago. Happy to see her back on the court. As for the Rebels, they have come off 2 straight victories, improving their record to 4-6. And their history against ICS, undefeated. As we have a spelling error for all of you watching there, against ICS. And the Rebels at home, 2-3 so far when on their home court. Now let's get into our Laketown Ledger. It's brought to you by the town of Laketown. So, Laketown Ledgers, we learned a little bit about the history between the two sides, Rebels and Lions. Rich is undefeated against ICS, 13-0. Rebels have won by 15+ each time, except for once back in 2001 and 02. So, almost 20 years ago was the last time this matchup had a score resulting in less than double digits. That's our town of Laketown Ledger. Good luck, Rebels, from the mayor and the town council of Laketown. Mayor Burdette Weston, council members Dallas Clark, Gary Ogilvie, Delora White, and Eldon Robinson wish the Rebels good luck. All right, folks, how about our Old Chicago Pizza and Logan pregame slice? Let's check out what's going on at the court, as we are facing maybe some buffering issues on our stream. We'll try and get that situated for everyone watching. Or we have just the national anthem being played, that's all. So, beautiful presentation of our national anthem, I have no doubt, being displayed right now at Rich High. So, our pregame slice, the Rebels are in their home whites, and they have blue numbers on the front and back with Rebels along the chest. As for the ICS Lions, they come out with a bit of a burgundy gray color combination. I gotta be honest, I'm a fan of it. I like it. But that's what the visiting Lions wear. And as for the crowd, hard to speculate from my couch right now, but I'm gonna say we got a pretty decent sized crowd out there on a wonderful Saturday afternoon in Northeast Utah. That's our Old Chicago Pizza in Logan pregame slice. Pizzas and more built from scratch, one delicious ingredient at a time. you can visit them in Logan at 795 East, 1400 North. As someone who's spent some time in the Chicagoland area, I know a thing or two about good pizza, and they have it at Old Chicago Pizza in Logan. We'll have our Lutz Construction starting lineups in just a moment before we get into the T7 propane first quarter. And I think right now Principal Larson may be announcing the starting lineups, and they're going to go with the away team first, which is the ICS Lions. And starting for ICS is number 10, Lucy Cole, a junior. After the junior Lucy Cole, getting some more starters out there now. We apologize for any technical issues during the stream. We're making the best of a tough situation here. But Lucy Cole, Morgan Zandberg, we'll get the rest of them out there for you in a moment. Now for the Rich Rebels starting lineups. That's right. We've got McKenna Stacy, senior guard, averaging well over 14 points per game. Then it's fellow senior Sage Tingy, a forward in the starting ranks. Here is the defensive nightmare for opponents, Taylor Cornea. 3 seniors in a row. How about 4 seniors in a row? J.C. Cornea working down low. And finally, the lone guard, Taylor McKee. That's our starting 5 for the Rich Rebels. Our starting lineups always brought to you by Lutz Construction, Excavation, and Landscaping. We dig Bear Lake. 435-946-8678, bearlake.com/Lutz. All right, folks, we'll update our station on main scoreboard to the best of our abilities. And as for time, we're just going to kind of feel it out, you know? Well, how about we get a sundial maybe in there? We'll figure out a way to know exactly how much time is on the clock during breaks and whatnot. But we should be good to go here, as we'll have the opening tip-off. The Rebels will be going from left to right on your screen, and the ICS Lions going from right to left. Tip-off is won by the Rebels. Tingy bats it over to Stacy. She throws it down low to an open Cornea. And what a great start for the Rebels. They lead 2-0 after a J.C. Cornea quick basket. On defense now, the Rebels force an issue and turn it over. Here comes the Rich offense, and they knock down another quick shot. 4-0 Rich. Rebel defense working. Lions making their way towards the hoop. About 7.5 to go in the opening quarter. And the T7 propane first quarter, that ball gets out of play, and it'll stay with the away team. Inbound pass gets out to the corner, nearly out of play, but ICS keeps it alive. Lions attacking inside, kicking it out. Now moving it on to the near corner. It's Zandberg up top, moving it around. And we have a bit of a freeze here. Now we get it back, and it looks like the Rebel defense forced a turnover. Here's Sage Tingy attacking to the hoop. Puts a shot up, no good. Second chance, maybe. Rebels get the offensive board. Cornea driving in. Oh, that's McKee, I beg your pardon. Her shot's no good, but Stacy comes up with a rebound. 4-0 Rebels. About 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. J.C. Cornea feeding it down low. Taylor Cornea had her shot denied. So it's going to be Rebel basketball beneath the ICS basket. And we had a foul, actually. So check that, and Cornea knocks down the first free throw. 5-0 Rebels. Make it 6-0 Rich as ICS inbounding the ball now, trying to get it across half court. 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Lions looking for their first basket. They pull a shot. That's short, and it's rebounded by McKenna. Stacy bringing the ball up the court. Gets the pass back to her at the top of the arc. Now she'll rewind and attack again, moving it inside to Cornea, feeding inside to Taylor Cornea. Well, I believe that might be Maddie Weston on the court, actually. Hard to make out right now, but Rebel offense moving it around. I believe that is Weston, so excuse me. That's Maddie Weston, a senior, getting the start. She was one of our standout students. We're going to have that interview for you soon. Great conversation with Maddie. Tingy takes the feed inside, goes up, draws a foul. Free throw shooting coming up for Sage Tingy. Tingy taking a couple dribbles for good measure. Puts a shot up and knocks it down. So 7-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard here in the T7 Propane first quarter. Second free throw on the way, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Lions. Rich forces a turnover, moves it down the court, pressing it up, and shot is off the target, but the Rebels get the rebound. Weston moving it across to Stacy. She dribbles along the baseline. Tough shot up, no good. Rebound, Rich. They kick it back out. Second chance is. Great finish beneath the basket. 9-2 Rebels midway through the first quarter. And the Lions defense pushing the ball out of play. Free throw shooting coming up for Tingy. First one up and good. 10-2 Rich at home over the visiting Lions of Intermountain Christian School, as we are just about halfway through the first quarter. Second one up and good for Sage. She's got a handful of points now in the first quarter. Lions getting the ball across half court. Moving inside, weaving through the defense, putting a tough shot up, but no good. Stacy comes up with the ball. Stacy on offense, losing the backboard. Shots off target, and the Lions come up with it. Whistle blows, and they're going to say an ICS player had her foot out of play when she took that ball. So it's Rebel basketball with just over 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It's brought to you by T7 Propane, as that ball is knocked out of play. Inbound pass goes to Stacy. Stacy to Tingy. Her shot's off the rim. Lions come up with it, but then a quick steal by McKenna Stacy. She feeds it out, and basket falls. That looked like Maddie Weston bearing a good shot right at the block. 13-2 Rich. Lions on offense. Putting up a corner shot. That's off the backboard. And Taylor McKee moving it up the court after the rebound to Tingy. Her shot's off cue. Second chance, no good as well. And here come the Lions. Off the glass and good. Tough layup, good finish. 13-4 Rich. Just over 3 minutes to play. Right now it's with Stacy. She passes it over to McKee on the near wing and back inside. Tingy finishes it off the glass. Great look, great finish between Taylor McKee and Sage Tingy. 15-4. Lions offense moving inside, then kicking it back out. Whistle blows, and I think we got a foul on Rich. Mackenzie Smith is going to come into the game now with about 2:45 to play. McKee and J.C. Cornea check out. Taylor Cornea back in. Loose ball, jump ball called. So we get our first Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball of the game and our T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels leading 15-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lions putting up a shot. That's rebounded by the Rebels. Taylor Cornea brings it up, and she is going to bump into the official, but keeps her composure and the dribble. Good look down low. Great finish. Rebels adding to their lead early on in the first quarter. It's 17-4 home team. Lions moving inside the paint. Their shot is no good, but a whistle blew, and I think we got another foul on Rich. That's the team's second foul. Rebels working on defense. And let's see what they're able to do. Here come the Lions with a little under 2.5 to play. ICS moving along the perimeter. Now feeding it up top for a three-point shot. That's off the back iron, rebounded by Tingy. Rebel offense cashes in on the offensive half of the court. 19-4 Rich on the Station on Main scoreboard. Tough shot by ICS, rebounded by the Rebels. On offense, it's with Mackenzie Smith in the corner. Stacy bringing the ball up top. Little over a minute to go in the first quarter. Weston feeding it inside to Smith. She puts up a tough shot, no good, rebounded by Cornea, who trying to be unique with it and go up from the bottom of the basket. I don't think that counts. But regardless, Rebels working on offense. Stacy for three. That's off target. Gets out of play, and it is Lions basketball. This first quarter is zipping by. Lions on offense. Driving in, putting up a shot from the elbow. That's off the rim. Under a minute to play. Rebels pushing it up the court now. They go down low and getting in the shot. And the Rebels dominating in this first quarter. It's 21-4. Here's a long two-point shot for the Lions with about 30 seconds to go. That's no good. Second chance nearly fell, but the Rebels come up with the rebound. Whistle blows and a foul on ICS. That's the team's fourth. Oh, actually, I beg your pardon. That's on Rich. It's on Ambria Lutz, who just came in not too long ago. Now we're getting Cassidy Grohl checking in for Sage Tingy. So Coach Lundgren really utilizing his bench here in the first quarter. Lions inside the paint. Tough shot off the glass and good. 21-6. Rebels leading with just over 10 seconds to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Lutz, ball handling, moving it across. About 5 seconds to play. Now it's with Cornea. Feeding it inside. Smith off the glass and good right before the buzzer. What a great play by Taylor Cornea finding Mackenzie Smith right before the first quarter comes to an end. And that will be a 23-6 lead for Rich as we get ready for the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels all over the ICS Lions early on here in Randolph.
Whether you need a big bite to eat, a tasty snack, or a sweet treat, the Crawford Trough in Randolph has it all to satisfy your cravings. From tasty burgers and wraps, patty melts and perfect pitas to fresh salads, home-cut fries, crispy onion rings, and of course, that silky smooth ice cream. The Crawford Trough can feed your hunger and then some. And if you haven't tried one of the Trough's mixed sodas, your taste buds don't know what they're missing. Stop in today at the place to eat and drink, the Crawford Trough at 120 South Main, Randolph.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
Welcome back to Randolph, where the Rebels are trying to add on to their huge advantage in the second quarter, and they do there with a great layup beneath the basket, adding on to the second quarter lead now as we get into the T7 Propane first quarter. It's 25-6 Rich with about 7.5 to go. Lions chuck up a three-point shot. They get the offensive rebound. Whistle blows, and I think ICS may have gotten a little handsy on that rebound attempt. Let's see who the foul is on. No, I believe it's actually going to be on Rich. Yeah, Ambria Lutz picking up her second. Now we're getting some audio from Rich County. 25-6 Rebels, 7:22 to go in the second quarter. Lions off the inbound, put up a quick shot, no good. Rebounded by Cassidy Grohl, but she loses it, appears. And here come the Lions the other way. Whistle blowing, and after a very relatively quiet first quarter for the officiating, they've been busy through 48 seconds here in the second quarter. First free throw off target for the Lions. 25-6 Rebels in the second quarter on our Station On main scoreboard. Second free throw off the target as well, and it's rebounded by Lutz. She hands it off to McKee. Rich moving along the perimeter. Getting inside, now bringing it back out. Ambria Lutz working that the top of the arc. Down inside and being kicked back out. Rich gets a shot off, that's no good. Rebounded by the Lions. And we got a whistle blowing here. And I think we have a hurt player on the court. Hopefully she's okay. I think we're gonna have a stoppage here, so we'll take a break ourselves. Hopefully everything's okay. It's the Rebels leading by 25-6 with 6:37 to go in the second quarter.
You rely on your vehicle every day. Make sure your ride gets the best service, repairs, and maintenance possible. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff provides the highest quality, the latest technology, and the newest equipment to give your vehicle the absolute best auto care available. Family owned and operated since 1992, your friends at Stacy's Repair promise to always deliver value and outstanding, honest, and knowledgeable service, regardless of repair size or difficulty. Stacy's Repair, the ones who truly care.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
and the injured players helped off the court. Hopefully she's okay. Rebels leading 25-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3-point shot from ICS off the rim, and it's rebounded by Rich. Rebels pushing the ball up the court. Looking down low, good finish off the glass. What a great pass and great finish. It is 27-6. Rich taking it to the Lions right now. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Lions putting up a 3-point shot and knocking it down. Bit of a quiet rebuttal after a nice shot from the Rebels on the last offensive possession. Here's another 3-pointer from Rich. That's off target. Cassidy Grohl took the shot. Ball gets out of play, and it's Lions basketball. Rebels leading 27-9. Lions dribbling in. And we've got a bit of a freeze here, at least I do, so we'll see what happens. This might be one big surprise. Well, while we have a little break here, how about we talk about the history between these two teams? I talked about my town of Lake Town Ledger. We had the Rebels dominating the history between the Lions and Rich, where the Rebels lead the overall series 13-0. Let's try maybe refreshing the page. That might clear up some of the technical issues. And I think that may have done it, or did I just jinx it? Well, folks, I really appreciate you sticking alongside me during some of these tough technical difficulties. That's just technology. You live and you die by it. Kind of like the three-point shot. Talking about the three-point shot here, Rich Rebels, boys basketball, were living by it the other day against Cokeville. Then they ran into some tough issues against Tabiona. And I'm just going to say, when you can adjust your team's approach to games during the good and bad, that says a lot about the team and what they're made of, the DNA. And we are running into some tough issues with this stream right now. Oh, we just fast forwarded to. Okay, so it is now 32-9 Rich with a little under 5 minutes to play. I think everyone got a little behind the scenes glimpse of how the broadcast works on the other side of things. So it's 32-9. So I'll say we had a 3-point shot, and I'm going to make up who made it. I'm going to say we had Ambria Lutz knock down a 3, and then Cassidy Grohl with a nice finish inside. So that's how we got the last 5 points of the game. Rich offense working on the other side of the court. Lutz moving along the baseline, feeding inside to Dixie Huffaker, who we have not seen much of since the first few games of the season. Great to see Dixie back on the court. And we may have another buffering as that ball is mid-shot right now. No good. Rebounded by Darlene Peterson. Peterson, usually one of the first people to come off the bench for Rich. Adds a lot of height and a lot of great grit down low. Whistle blows, travel on the Rebels. Rich offense turning defense around, and now it's Grohl driving in, moving it up top to McKee. Taylor McKee kicking out Cassidy Grohl, putting up a 3. Splash! 35-9. Rebels dominating the Lions. About 3.5 to play in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Gornia comes up with the loose ball and moves it across. She takes a pass from Tingy. So we've got 3 usual starters in there right now, along with Maddie Weston, is that McKenna Stacy? I think so. We got all 5 starters actually back in the game for Rich. Midway through or past the halfway point of our second quarter. During the halftime, what I want to do actually is I'm going to air some of our coaches' show. That's what we'll do during the half. I don't know how much game I can talk about. Tough to make out, some of the stats and whatnot. So we'll roll with the punches. Stacy driving, kicking, and moving it along the base, along the free throw, along the perimeter. Even I'm lagging right now. Layup good though, and the Rebels just pouring it on. 37-9. Lions kicking it out from the free throw line, moving along the perimeter. Pass goes out of bounds. Rich basketball with about 2:42 to go in the first half. Stacy dribbling up the court, going to J.C. Corney at the elbow. She moves it across to Tingy. Good floater. No, off the rim. Rebounded by ICS. Lions drawing a foul on offense. Free throws coming up. Just 3 points so far in the second quarter for ICS. As the first free throw is off target. We'll get a second free throw in. And that's no good. Rebounded by Rich. McKee dribbling across half court. Going inside and kicking it out to Tingy, and the ball is moved along the perimeter. Here's Stacy passing to J.C. Cornea. Stacy about to shoot a 3, I think, as my screen begins to buffer. She does. And I have no idea if that went in or not, but I don't think it does. No, but Rich came up with the offensive board. Now it's Tingy with a creative pass inside, but had the ball knocked out of play. It's 37-9 Rebels. I'm going to estimate about minute 30 left in the first half. And that's Stacy drawing a foul at the block. I don't know if we are in, I know we're not in the bonus yet, but we'll have some free throws coming up. Cornea, second chance, that's good. Great job by J.C. Cornea sticking with the play. That's why you don't leave after you shoot the ball. Wait around, maybe get a loose board, and that's exactly what happened. Rich leading by 30. Just over a minute to play. First half is all Rebels so far. Substitutions being made. We've got Cassidy Grohl coming back in, Darlene Peterson, I'm sure a couple others. One minute to go in the first half. Three-point shot is nailed for ICS. Good looking shot. 39-12 Rebels. There's Smith trying to respond, gets her own miss and puts it in. Great job by the junior. 41-12 Rebels. Just over 30 seconds to go in the first half. Rebels driving in, running into some traffic, and see what they're able to do. Looks like a foul is called with 30.9 seconds, and it'll be ICS basketball. Quick inbound pass and shot and release. That's off the rim, rebounded by Smith. Cornea moves it over to the corner. Feeds it back inside to Smith, kicked out to Grohl, shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by ICS. Lions applying pressure with just a couple seconds to go in the first half. Grohl comes with the loose ball, 3 seconds. Cross half court, 2 seconds. Shot at the buzzer, that's no good. But nothing to hang your head about. The Rebels at a first half of the century. 41-12 Rich over the visiting ICS Lions. We've got our halftime coverage coming up. We're going to have our Town of Randolph first half highlights. We're going to rewind to our Pam Cornea with the Town and Country Realty Coaches Show. And then we may even sneak in a standout student. So we got about 9 minutes and 53 seconds to go in halftime. We'll be right back after these words.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Welcome back to the broadcast for the Rebels and Lions in Rich County. And let's check out our camera right now, and we get some buffering going on. But I know that the cheerleaders always do such an amazing job. And speaking of cheerleaders, we've got an interview with Hannah Rex, our standout student. So you know what? Let's throw that on right now. How about that? Let's turn things over to the standout student portion of usually our pregame show, but now it's in the halftime show.
I'm now with my standout student. It is junior Hannah Rex. Hannah, thank you so much for the time today. I want to begin by asking you, what activities are you involved in here at Rich High?
I'm a cheerleader here at Rich High.
And how long have you been on the cheer team for?
This is my first year.
First year, so what made you want to start cheer going into your junior year?
Well, I danced and I did cheer as a young child, so I thought it'd be fun to do it this year.
Awesome, absolutely. And before you started cheering, what other things did you keep yourself busy with here at Rich?
I did golf.
Golf, okay. So have you been a longtime golfer? What's been the history there?
I started when I was a freshman, but as a family we would golf.
Gotcha, okay. And are you more of a driver, or do you clean up on the green?
I'm more of a driver. I'm not very good on the green.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure 90% of Americans three-putt their way to every hole. Hannah, let's talk a little bit about what you do outside of Rich. So on the weekends, when you're not in the classroom, what are some of your favorite hobbies and activities?
I work a lot, but when I'm not, I'll sing, songwrite.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so you kind of got a toe in a bunch of different ponds here. Are you excited for the musical coming up?
Yeah, I am.
And have you been involved in that before, or is this the first year?
Yeah, I started when I was a freshman.
Okay, and what kind of roles do you like to do?
I try to do lead roles. I'm kind of a very shy person when it comes to in front of crowds, but I'm a very social person when it's not in front of a lot of people.
Well, that's awesome. So if my math is right, you've done golf, cheer, and musical. So what are you keeping in store, and what are you waiting for to do senior year?
I had my want to plan life out as a trauma surgeon in the medical field, but for senior year, I think I want to focus on what would be a good idea for my future. I'd definitely do golf and possibly cheer again.
Wow, let's rewind you want to be a trauma surgeon?
I did, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Did that come from watching lots of Grey's Anatomy, or where was that born from?
Yeah, that was from a lot of Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, so do you have an idea of maybe what you want to do instead? But you got plenty of time anyway to figure that out.
Well, I've always really wanted to become an artist, but for a side little backup plan, I think I'd go into business or entrepreneurship.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so you've definitely got plenty of time and you've got plenty of avenues to explore. I'm here with Rich High Jr., Hannah Rex. Hannah, one final question for you. We've got Coach Pace next to us right now, so with her ears closed, what kind of coach is Coach Pace and how much fun is it working with her?
She's fun. She makes us work hard and she definitely helps us get better.
Well, Hannah, thank you so much for the time today. I had a blast catching up with you.
Thank you.
That is Rich High Jr., Hannah Rex.
Big thanks to Hannah and letting me pick her brain for a little bit. We got about 5-ish minutes to go until the third quarter picks up in Randolph. We'll take another quick break, and when we return, we'll have the coaches show. We'll hear from ICS girls basketball head coach Jesse Adams right after this.
This presentation of Rich High School Athletics is also brought to you in part by
Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome into the Coaches Show. I'm now joined by Intermountain Christian School girls basketball head coach Jesse Adams. Coach Adams, thanks for the time. And let's start this interview off by, how about you tell me what the Lions have been up to this season on the hardwood and how you've evaluated your team so far?
Yeah, so it's been a different year, of course, because of COVID, kind of holding things back. But I feel like we have been making some progress. Just working on, playing as a team and, always putting our focus on the defensive end. One of the main things that we really try to focus on each time. Getting better on the defensive end, and then offensively, we're really coming together. I would say our defense has come a little bit quicker than our offense, and I think the next thing we really need to sharpen up is just getting better offensively all around.
Coach, talking about your team, who are some of the key players on your roster?
So we do have three main returners. We have Morgan, we have Savannah, and we have Lucy, and then Bree, and then we have a new freshman, Kenna. But I would say a big thing that has lifted up this year is we have Morgan. It's a junior. She was injured all last season. She was hurt. She only played 1 or 2 games and then hurt her knee and was out for the whole year. So she's definitely one of our top players and scores the majority of our points, plays good on defense, and really athletic, so she's brought a big help to the team. And then another big surprise has been Lucy. She's a junior this year. She was given the Leadership Award last year. And then from that, she's kind of taken it to heart. She received the Leadership Award as a sophomore. And then I think that really motivated her, and she's kind of taken it to the next level. And it's basically, she's become such a good leader that, I could basically skip practice or walk out, and I know that she would have everyone together, in a huddle, taking care of things. So it's really nice as a coach when you have a leader who can just lead the team, and you don't have to worry about anything because she's going to be there as the main leader for us.
Coach, talk about leadership on your team and Morgan. I believe it's Morgan Zandberg, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And is she a junior as well?
Yeah, she's a junior. We actually don't have any seniors this year.
Yes, I was going to ask. I was wondering, so with a young roster like that, I'm assuming this may be the first year you've had no seniors on it. What are the challenges, but also maybe some unexpected advantages to having a really young group of girls?
Yeah, I would say this is my first year that I haven't had a senior. So we're looking at, we had a big junior class last year, or sophomore class last year that's coming into play, and they just been leading so well. And I don't know, it's like the juniors are essentially the seniors, but the advantage of you get them 2 times essentially. So it's almost like you have them as seniors 2 years in a row, if that makes any sense. That's kind of how it feels.
Yeah, no, it feels like a little bit like a double dip right there, and it does not sound like a bad problem for a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad at all. And, sometimes, seniors, you can have, this is my 8th or 9th year coaching, and I've had some phenomenal senior leadership. And I've also had where the seniors were, kind of burnt out and didn't do a very good job, leading teams, to where it really hurt everyone else. But if you can have the seniors, they're your captains, like best players being the hardest workers and the best leaders and, first ones there, last to leave type thing, that's a big help, so it's a little different in a way, kind of nice. I mean, if you have a good leadership as seniors, that's a big help, but sometimes you'll have the problem where your seniors, aren't the hardest workers and they're not very good at leading.
Coach Adams, switching gears here, I want to ask, what do you know about Rebel basketball this season, and what do you expect to see out of them when you meet on the hardwood?
All right, we got things up and working again. Sorry about that, folks. 47-14, Rebels leading in the third quarter. We are in our Epic Recreation third quarter now. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Rentals in Bear Lake. Give them a call at 435-946-EPIC. Had some baskets by J.C. Cornea, Sage Tingy, Stacy. Usual suspects getting in on the scoring, as Coach Cody Lundgren has gone to close to almost every player on the bench, I think. It's difficult to make out some of the numbers and faces, so I may have missed one or two, but we've seen 10-plus players so far. Lions working it in on offense, trying to pick up some momentum, but more importantly, just some positives to take away. I know this game has plenty of basketball to be played, but at the rate it's going right now, if you're ICS, I don't think you're playing for a massive comeback, or maybe you are, but also maybe you're just looking for some positives. And as the first free throw from ICS, up, and now we get ready for the second one. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Rich. About 4.5 to play. Rebels comfortably ahead. Lutz dribbling around at the top of the arc, passing it over to Cornea in the corner. She drives in, wants to kick it out. No, she'll go up with it. Off the rim, rebounded by ICS. Lions advancing it up the court, put up a three. That's off the rim. It's rebounded by the Rebels. Lutz moves it to Cornea in the corner. Now it's with Smith, and back out to Lutz. Cornea working at the elbow, passing it off. Lutz just inside the three-point line. Shot nearly rolled in. Great look. Some more substitutions being made as Taylor Cornea checks out for the Rebels with about 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Always brought to you by Epic Recreation. Lions, entry pass taken away. Good job by the Rich defense. Weston moving it across and being circulated. Andy Cornea working on the rim and passing it inside for a great assist. 49-14 Rebels. A little over 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Lions respond with a nice baseline jump shot. 49-16 Rich. Meet the basket, loose ball, up and good. Dixie Huffaker or Ambria Lutz couldn't make it out, but either way, great shot by Rich, 51-16. Three-point shot on the way and buries it for the Lions. Couple nice shots in the last few possessions for ICS. Just about 2 minutes plus in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Smith working on the wing, kicking it out with Weston. Up top to Cornea, now Huffaker from the free throw line. Shot's no good, offensive rebound. It looked like Weston came in and forced the issue. Lions going the other direction on offense. Huffaker comes up with the loose ball. About 90 seconds to play. Huffaker from the free throw line off the back iron, no good. Inbound play coming beneath the basket. Inbound play is always brought to you by the Crawford Trough. It's the place to eat and drink in all of Rich County. Open after every Rebel home game. Winter hours are Thursday through Saturday, 11 to 7. And a nice basket for Rich on the other end, 53-19. About a minute to play in the third quarter. Lions driving in the paint, good finish. 53-21. Rich leading by 32. Weston for three, off the rim, no good. You could tell the bench was getting ready to celebrate had that one fallen. Lions moving along the perimeter. Off a foot, out of play. ICS working with a little over 30 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebel defense forces another Rich County government steal. Putting up a shot and knocking it down. That looked like Lutz to me. 55-21. About 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Rebels putting up a three-point shot off the rim, gets out of play, and it's ICS ball. And ICS with 10 seconds, dribbling across half court. They'll hold on for the last shot. Lions moving into the near wing. Having the ball poked away for a second, then now looked like that Dixie Huffaker, indeed it was, getting her hands on the ball and forcing it out of bounds. About 4 seconds to go. At the buzzer maybe, quick three-point shot. Off the rim, no good. So the third quarter comes to a close. It's the Rebels leading 55-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We'll have the fourth quarter coverage when we return right after this.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
This presentation of Rich High School Athletics is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of coverage. It's a 55-23 lead for the Rebels as we update the Station on Main scoreboard. We're now in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Count on us to care. It's Rich to inbound on the offensive half of the court. They get it into the corner. Long shot for the Rebels, off target. Peterson trying to track it down. Indeed she does. 3-point shot on the way. That's no good from Weston. But it was Peterson diving for a loose ball and picking up a foul, or drawing a foul, I should say. So the Rebels will inbound it now. Goes inside to Lamborn. Lamborn, great pass to Peterson, an amazing finish with some traffic around her. 57-23, Rebels leading in the fourth quarter. Early here in the fourth, and a travel called on the Lions. Inbound pass goes to Lutz. She passed to Peterson at the elbow. Moved back outside, now back inside to Peterson. Shot, short, rebound, Rebels, Grohl, second chance, no good. Lions moving it up the court now. About 5.5 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 3-point shot on the way and good. Some sharp shooting from ICS as of late. 57-26. About 6.5 to play in the game. Three-pointer on the way for Rich. That's off the rim, but Grohl picks up the rebound on the offensive glass. Whistle blew. And it's a foul on ICS. And Lions come up with a loose ball. Going up the court with it. Shot, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Lamborn. She kicks it out to an open Lutz. Here's Lutz, feeding it inside to Peterson, who extends and finishes the play. What a great pass and great finish. Lutz to Peterson. Lutz right there, put it in a spot where only Darlene Peterson and her height could elevate to get it, and then had the concentration to finish the play. One of the better plays you'll see off the bench all season long. Lions attacking on the baseline, then stepping back for a perimeter two. That's no good, but they get the offensive rebound. And we've got some buffering issues now. We'll all hold our breath here, and hopefully this will clear up soon. I invite you to stick around for our brief post-game coverage after this one. We'll have some talking points in terms of our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, and of course our Auto Farm Chevrolet shot and play of the game. As it looks like the stream may have cleared up, I'm unsure. Audio's coming through, I got no picture though, I don't know about you guys. Let's try and resolve this matter. There we go. It's amazing what a refresh can do. You know that? (59-26). Yeah, that's the score. A little over 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is always brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. By Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Lions circulating along the perimeter, putting up a three-point shot off the rim. Rebound goes to Grohl. Cassidy Grohl dribbles it across half court herself. Now goes right to the hoop. Shots offline. Peterson wrestling for the loose ball. And I think we have a Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball. We've had some great T7 propane three-point shots today as well, I should mention. A little over 4 minutes to play. Rebels working it out now. Moving it down low to Peterson. Overhead pass to Huffaker. Shot's no good. I think she got her own miss, though. Second chance. And the Lions take the ball away.
Good job, ICS.
Rich offense. Drawing a foul. And now they're going to inbound it near half court. We have a little under 4 minutes to play, I believe. Indeed we do. And about the 3.5 minute mark in the fourth quarter. Rebels and Tigers just kind of running out clock here right now. Lions moving along the perimeter. ICS has it down low, then they kick it back up top, and at the top of the arc, they'll reset their offense. Three-point corner shot off the rim, offensive rebound, whistle blows, and we'll have a foul or a jump ball. And I think it's going to be a foul on Rich. Not sure if we were in the bonus territory yet. No, I think, yeah, just an inbound play right now, so a Crawford-Trough inbound play. Lions, long perimeter 2, rolls off the rim, rebound, Huffaker.
Get it back, ICS.
She gets it out, and Cornea pushing it up the court. Grohl giving it back to Huffaker, and it's with Weston. Whistle blows, travel called. Little under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels ahead 59-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lions working along the baseline. Shot was too deep. They get their own miss. Second chance falls. 59-28.
Come on, Lions, finish strong.
Rebel offense, moving it around, weaving. Grohl shooting, Grohl finishing. Good shot by Cassidy Grohl. 61-28 Rich. A little under 2:15 remaining in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. And we may have run into some buffering issues now. It appears we have. We'll give it a second. If not, we're going to refresh the page and hopefully that resolves the issues. And it's time to hit that refresh button. Hopefully that will help. Indeed it did. No, maybe not. It is buffering still. Rats in pajamas, okay. Well, I wish I could be a fortune teller. 61-28, I'm just going to call it. The Rebels are going to win this one. There, I said it. It's out loud. Now, how the last 2 minutes play out, I'm a little unsure. Let's try some magic. Oh. We back in action? No. We got free throws now. Okay. So someone, I'm not going to point fingers, but someone on Rich broke the rules, and with 45 seconds, Score is now 65-28, so we had 2 baskets made. Let's do some lottery picks here. I'm going to say Dixie Huffaker had a great elbow extended shot, nothing but net. And then we had Maddie Weston open on the baseline after a dashing Cassidy Grohl kicked it out to her and knocked down the 18-foot shot. And with 20 seconds, it's Weston dribbling the ball out near the center arc. We're on top of the yard now. So the Rebels are going to improve to 5-6 on the season. They will go 3-0 this weekend. Lions fall to 3-6, and it's only fitting that it buffers the moment the whistle and the buzzer sound. So your final 65-28 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. They take down the ICS Lions at home. We'll get into our post-game coverage and, to the best of our abilities, try to recap this one before we get started for the men's matchup. So we got that coming up right after this. Rebels defeating the Lions at home.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
This presentation of Rich High School Athletics is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
Welcome into our post-game coverage of this one. Let's get into our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Where to begin? So the Rebels scored the first basket of the day, and they scored the last. And in between, they scored a lot too. In fact, they scored enough to get up to 65 points. We had probably 11 to 12 different players see the court. I'm going to run down my roster right now, and I saw McKenna Stacy, Sage Tingy, Cassidy Grohl, Dixie Huffaker, Maddie Weston, Ambria Lutz, Taylor McKee, Taylor Cornea, Brittany Lamborn, Hattie Cornea, Darlene Peterson, J.C. Cornea, Mackenzie Smith. That right there is 13. It's very possible I missed someone. I apologize if I did, but Coach Lundgren really going to the bench today. You love to see that, letting everyone seeing some playing time. So the Rebels get out to a 65-28 victory, and that right there is our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Fresh and fast every time. Be sure to visit Jimmy John's at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Now time for the Dr. McKay Franken Precision Play of the Game. You know, it was tough to see some of the baskets at times, but one of my favorites was Darlene Peterson taking a tall pass from Ambria Lutz, jumping up to a spot almost like a quarterback to wide receiver, where it was, and you hear this every single time, the pass was in a spot where only the receiver could get it, and that receiver was Peterson, who had a great finish off the glass, and that is our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. That's Dr. McKay Frankum, reasonable dental care at reasonable rates. Precision family dentistry at reasonable rates. Caring, comprehensive dental care. Call 307-789-8910 to schedule your appointment. We'll step aside for another quick break, and when we return, it's the Auto Farm Chevrolet Shot and Play of the Game, and of course our LSR Refrigerated Game Adjustment. Don't go anywhere. We've got that coming up right after this.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Rebels take down the ICS Lions comfortably over a 30-point victory. Let's get into our Auto Farm Chevrolet shot and play of the game. So, for the shot of the game, I almost want to give it to one of the ghost shots, meaning, unfortunately, we were not able to see it. But instead, how about Darlene Peterson got our Dr. McKay Franken Precision play of the game. Shot of the game, let's hand it out to, Ambria Lutz had a beautiful 3-point shot. Nothing but net, good form, everything looked right. Mechanics, start to finish. So that is our shot of the game. And our play of the game is going to go to the coach, Coach Lundgren. I'm a big fan of when coaches go to the bench and get mass numbers out on the court, letting everyone see some playing time, more than usual maybe. So that right there is our play of the game, going out to head coach Cody Lundgren. That wraps up our Auto Farm Chevrolet shot and play of the game. As for the LSR refrigerated game adjustment, none needed. I mean, the Rebels rolled start to finish. And so, game adjustment, they didn't have to have one for the Rebels. They dominated. So, we'll pivot the game adjustment to what they adjusted for this weekend, because the Rebels went 3-0, had a come-from-behind victory against Cokeville on Thursday, eked out a tough victory in Tabiona against a good Tigers team, and then dominated against ICS 65-28. So when it comes to the LSR refrigerated game adjustment, the Rebels, and something Coach Lundgren talked about, just stuck to their game plan. They didn't panic. They weren't worrying about maybe a tough start to the season. They trusted in themselves and what they planned to do and executed. So that's our game adjustment, none needed. It's brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Darren, Tricia, and the entire Wallentine family wish the Rebels good luck. Folks, we'll step aside, and that's going to do it for the girls' broadcast. We'll hope to have the boys' broadcast up soon. We'll try to work through some of these technical issues. We really appreciate your patience for sticking alongside us during some difficult times right now, but we'll be back in action soon enough. So, girls take down the Lions 65-28.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come on in Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come on in Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll have the varsity boys pregame coverage begin in about 3 to 4 minutes. So get yourself something to eat, something to drink, do what you got to do, and then we'll be right back with varsity coverage in just a few minutes. All right, folks, welcome into the pregame coverage now in our Gary Tusher pregame show for the boys matchup against the Intermountain Christian School Lions. That's Gary Tusher, a CPA for all of your accounting needs. You can visit him at 110 North 8th Street in Montpelier, Idaho. Phone number is 208-847-2601. Committed to helping you achieve the highest return on your taxes. www.garytcpa.com. So what we're going to do on the Gary Tusher abbreviated pregame show, we're going to have our T7 Propane Coaches Show and some other pregame coverage. But first, we'll start things off with the J-Bar Excavation scene set. So the boys coming in. Actually, this is the girls' scene set right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get over to the boys' coverage for a second, and then
Two of the things you work hardest for in life are your family and your money. Taking care of the money you earn is an important part of taking care of your family. Gary Tusher, CPA of Montpelier, Idaho, is a rancher who's also provided professional tax preparation and financial services for more than 30 years.
When it comes to taxes and your money, make sure it's handled the best way possible. Call me today, 208-847-2601.
I'm now with my standout student.
Welcome into the T7 Propane Coaches Show. I'm with Intermountain Christian School boys basketball head coach Tim Driscoll. Coach Driscoll, thank you for the time today. I want to start this interview by asking, how has the season gone from your point of view? What's been the evaluation as we're nearing the halfway point at this time?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Matt. I mean, we've had a little bit of a tough go at it so far this season. Obviously, we graduated a bunch of seniors last year, and so I guess somewhat coined this as a rebuilding year. But kids are fighting and trying to get better every day, and so that's kind of where we are.
Coach, even though it may be a rebuilding year, you've got a lot of kids out there who are hungry to win. So what is the best part about line basketball this year? What are some of the team strengths?
Yeah, I mean, I think as of recent, just our young guys just trying to embrace their roles and like I said, just getting better, improving every night and every practice. I think guys are, we've not had a full roster for all of our games, so guys have had an opportunity to try to step up and fill in some gaps. And so in a weird year where things are a lot different, I think we're doing a good job of trying to step up and fill in those gaps. And then the guys, we got a very unique group of guys, a lot of different personalities, and that's been fun to just be around them and to learn more about them.
Coach, let's talk a little bit more about your team. Who are some of the key players on your roster?
We start with Miles Simoncini, who is a senior and probably has the most varsity experience out of everybody on our team. And he's a little guard and got some strength and shoots the ball well for us, as well as Dimitri Burke, who is a junior, and he's been around here now since his freshman year. Not a ton of varsity experience, but has improved over the course of these last 3 years. So those two guys will probably be our main guys, and we start a freshman point guard and a freshman off guard, and Campbell Little and Keaton Okino, and those two guys are figuring it out.
Coach, you guys have had a bit of a history with the Rebels in the last couple of years, seeing each other a handful of times. What do you know about Rich Rebel basketball?
I was actually just talking to one of the other coaches in our league, and Rich is always consistent. They're consistent. They're a program that's used to winning. Doesn't really matter who's at the helm, and it really doesn't matter the sport, but particularly in basketball, you can't ever count them out. They tend to be one of those teams that just gets better and better as each season progresses. And so, we're kind of in the second half of the year now, and I don't expect anything different than what we've seen in the past years with them. They've been consistent, and they've gotten better every game. They're going to play hard. They're going to be physical. They're going to do little things, and so that's kind of a staple of Rich basketball that I've seen.
I'm with Intermountain Christian School boys basketball head coach Tim Drisdom. Coach, one final question for you today. What's it going to take for the Lions to come into Rich and knock off the Rebels?
We gotta play our best basketball of the year. That's for sure. We've got to rebound the ball. We've really struggled on the defensive glass for sure. Giving up second and third opportunities to Rich is going to kill us, and so we have to do that well. We got to shoot the ball well, and then I feel like in sports you got to get a little lucky when you're playing against a team that you might just be outmatched against. So, it's going to take our best game, and we're going to be ready to play.
Coach, thank you so much for the time today. I'm looking forward to the matchup.
Hey, thank you.
That is Intermountain Christian School boys basketball head coach Tim Drisdom on the T7 Propane Coaches Show.
All right, folks, we're getting ready, closer to tip-off at least, for the boys matchup against the ICS Lions, and we're going to get everything set up for all of you guys watching back at home. So, we're going to bring back up our station on main scoreboard. And there we go. And hopefully we have a smooth broadcast. We're doing the best we can right now. But with that being said, I want to extend some big thank yous to a handful of people over at Rich right now who are making all of this possible to do the best we can. We've got Zach McKee right now, along with the entire McKee family, doing the best they can, pitching in, helping out. We had a number of people reach out, trying to do the best they can, help me in a number of ways. So a huge thank you to all of them. Dale Lamborn gave me a call, wanted to help out the best he could do, and along with Weston Taylor, among other people. So big thank you to all of them. And we had Malaya Jolly doing the camera work. And I think we are ready now for the starting lineups.
We're one of the only kids in the state that are allowing fans, as you know. We've got to mask up. We can't socially distance with this.
As we get the starting lineups out there, we'll keep it right here.
Let's don't let a few ruin it for everybody. So thank you. Now, for your starting lineup for the ICS Lions, we have number 1, Scotty Brown.
For the Lions,
Number 5, Campbell Little.
Campbell Little getting the start, a freshman. Keaton Okino, another freshman in the starting lineup. Number 14, Dimitri Burke. And number 24, senior Mile Simoncini. That's the starting lineup for the ICS Lions. How about the Rich Rebels starting lineup now? Senior Connor Greer gets the start, as always. Here's Truman Huffner. Riley Taylor, 3 straight seniors, 3 usual starters. Now it's Bello Senior and the number 5 guy in the court, Logan Meerbrook. And finally, senior John Scott. That's the starting lineup for the two sides. That's going to wrap up our Gary Tusher pregame coverage. Down of Lake Town Ledger. We'll flip to that really quickly right now, and then we'll get back to it. So the Rebels lead the series 10-4. ICS has won the last 2 by 10 plus, though. and first time since 1995. All right, that's our Town of Laketown Ledger. Good luck, Rebels, from the mayor and town council of Laketown. All right, our Old Chicago Pizza in Logan pregame slice. Rebels in their home white uniforms with blue numbers, and they'll be going from left to right. And the Road Lions in black and maroon jerseys going from right to left. In terms of crowd size, good size crowd out in Randolph this afternoon. Tip-off one back by Huffner. And the Rebel offense will begin now with Greer bringing the ball up. He moves it over to Huffner, gives it back to Greer for a corner three. Off the rim, rebound Huffner. Huffner kicks it back out to Scott. All about shooting the three, now he passes to Huffner. Greer, another corner three, no. Goes inside, Meerbrook off the glass and off target. Gets his own miss though, good hustle. Greer comes back into the play of things and shoots it up top to Scott. Scott takes another pass and cycles it over to Huffner. In the corner right now, Huffner down low, Meerbrook. Second chance off the glass is good, and the Rebels strike first down the Station on Main scoreboard. They lead 2-0. Corner three is offline by ICS. Rebels come up with the rebound. And working down low and finishing it off was Taylor. 4-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard early here in our opening quarter of play. Lions offense moving it around, and whistle blows, travel called. About 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. Rebels leading 4-0. They move it across to Scott in the corner. Shot was taken, and it is no good. Ball gets out of play. And it's going to be ICS basketball. ICS attacking on the wing and passing it across. Lions passing it along in the perimeter, but yet to penetrate inside. Now they do. Shot blocked by Meerbrook. Good strong block by Logan. And inside was Scott trying to finish it off, but unable to. But Greer. Scott comes up with the rebound on the missed shot, and Rebel offense moving it down the court. Huffner on the wing. Scott in the corner, feeding Meerbrook. Cross-court pass to Meerbrook, down low to Taylor. Taylor, shot, good. 6-0 Rich on the Station on Main scoreboard. Three-point shot, rolls out. Rebounded by Rich. Greer bringing the ball up, throwing it down the corner to Scott. Puts up a floater and a beautiful one, too. It's 8-0 Rebels, and Coach Drisdom has seen enough. He calls time. Midway through the first quarter, with 4:43 to go, it's the Rebels up. 8-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Rebels leading the Lions 8-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. ICS just coming out of a timeout, trying to pick up some identity right now on offense as that pass nearly taken away. Lions offense inbounds the ball, bringing it up the court. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. And ICS is on the scoreboard and a chance for a three-point play after a good-looking basket. 8-2 Rebels, and we've got a trip to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line coming up, which makes me think, if you watched the first game with us, help me remember, I don't remember if Rich made a single trip to the free throw line. I don't think we had any Bear Lake Realty free throws in that first girls game. Maybe we did, I don't know. But it is a lane violation on ICS, so it's gonna be Rebel basketball. But they're on the scoreboard, Rich leading by 6. Up top right now with Meerbrook. Moves it over to Huffner. Inside to Meek. Along the block, shots off the glass and rolls off the rim. It's up top right now with the Lions offense. ICS corner 3, online and good. So 5 quick points for the Lions, make it a 3-point game. A little over halfway through the opening quarter. 8-5 Rich. Huffner on the near wing, moves it back up top. Corner 3 for Rich, bingo! Rebels respond with a 3 of their own. It's 11-5 now. ICS passing it around the world. In the corner, another 3, and that's good as well. And now we got some buffering issues, but it's 11-8 with a little under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Last 3 shots, all been three-pointers, all been made. And right now we've got some buffering issues. Hopefully it resolves soon. Unsure, we may have to do a refresh. And I think that's what we're going to do. So a refresh it is. And even the refresh is not. No, this is the corner 3. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for hopefully it clears up soon and we get back into action. It's 11-8 Rebels. Rich has a couple games coming up. We'll talk about the calendar in the meantime. The boys are going to go to Mount Vernon this Thursday. It's going to be an exciting matchup. We got Manila coming up. Manila's playing really good basketball this year. I'm not sure if you've seen what they've been up to, but you check out the RPI and you look towards the top, you'll see Manila right there. So, great. Oh, we got basketball again? Yeah, we do. Okay, so what happened in the last couple of minutes? We had another 3-point play or 3-point shot for the Lions, and 4 points for Rich scored. So we're going to assume they were 2-point shots. Let's say John Scott drove in, and we know Scott, he's just in love with the floater. So Scott had a nice floater, and then Hayden Meek off the baseline. Meerbrook working amongst the trees. That's no good. Lions on offense now, the other way. As they drive in, shot off the backboard and in. 15-13 Rebels. Game is tightening up though. 2-point game with a couple ticks to go in the first quarter. Greer on offense. Lions force a turnover. Rebels nearly took it right back though. Here comes ICS late in the first quarter. A little over a minute to go. 3-point shot is good. And ICS is on a 16-7 run to take the lead for the first time. Thanks to some sharp shooting from deep. 4 3-point shots for the Lions in this opening quarter. Meerbrook takes a dribble, goes up, that's Taylor, and one! Great job by Riley Taylor taking on some pressure. And now has a chance to make it a 3-point lead for the Rebels late in the first quarter. Taylor to shoot the free throw, trying to make it a 3-point play. Free throw good, and it's 18-16 Rebels. Up by 2 now. 40 seconds to go. Lions moving it around. They're gonna shoot another 3, try to retake the lead before the end of the quarter. In the corner, long 2-foot on the line, too deep. Rebounded by Rich. Under 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Greer flings it across to Scott, gives it right back to him. Under 15 seconds now. Huffner in the corner. Under 10 seconds. Scott, cross-court pass to Huffner, layup or alley-oop, no good. Rebound offline, and that will do it for the first quarter of action. After 8 minutes in Randolph, it's the Rebels holding on by a 2-point lead against the ICS Lions. Well, the second quarter of action when we return.
You rely on your vehicle every day. Make sure your ride gets the best service, repairs, and maintenance possible. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff provides the highest quality, the latest technology, and the newest equipment to give your vehicle the absolute best auto care available. Family owned and operated since 1992, your friends at Stacy's Repair promise to always deliver value and outstanding, honest, and knowledgeable service, regardless of repair size or difficulty. Stacy's Repair, the ones who truly care.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
Rebels leading 18-16 against the Lions. And ICS going to inbound the ball to start the second quarter. Our second quarter's, as always, brought to you by Stacy's Repair. When you need a repair, take it to the ones who truly care. That's Stacy's Repair in Woodruff. Lions dribbling at the top of the arc. Pass nearly intercepted by Greer. Would have been a nice time for a Rich County government steal, but ball is poked out of play. Rebels will continue playing defense. Let's update our station on main scoreboard for you as we are now in the second quarter. Lions attacking inside the paint. 3-point shot from the corner, that's good, wow. I think that's 5 3-pointers for ICS so far this game. They are deadly from beyond deep, but, oh, a charge, wow. So you had Greer driving in, beautiful layup, contact made, and they call a charge on him. So it's Lion basketball leading by 1, and now a chance to try and add on to this lead. ICS working in the corner. Just over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Lions, another three. That's no good, thankfully, as the hot streak may be getting cold. Greer, Euro stepping in, and they call a travel. So Greer with 2 tough back-to-back turnovers. 19-18 still on the station on main scoreboard. And it is the Rebels behind for the second time tonight after getting out to a strong start. Here's some hustle from Greer, forcing an issue. Lions fumbling it around on their half of the court. They just turn it over? No, they've got it, but now they turn it over. Huffner in the corner, passing to Correa, who just checked into the game. 3-point shot offline, rebound Rich, though. That's somewhere that Rebels are going to take pride in. They're rebounding. They're going to give the Lions a lot of difficulties off the glass. Three-point shot from Scott. Nailed it. Rebels retake the lead. It's 21-19 Rich. Lions circulating along the perimeter. They've got it in the corner. Now on the wing. Driving in, kicking out. Back inside on the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Rich. Bounce pass up court. Layup and one. And look at the senior Scott fire it up. 23-19. Rebels retaking the lead and trying to add to it with a free throw coming up here. Three-point play good for Scott. It's 24-19, Rebels up by 5. Three-pointer on the way, off the rim, rebounded by Greer. Rebels moving it around, trying to pick up a ball. Whistle blows. About halfway through our Stacy's Repair second quarter. And it's going to be Lion basketball to inbound beneath their half the court. Getting it across half court now. A little over 5 minutes to play in the half. Lions taking some time. Coach Drisdom shouting out commands. Baseline shot, no good. Rebounded by Rich. Rebels moving it along the perimeter. It's with Huffner. Back across to Greer. Free throw shot from Meerbrook. Too deep. Rebound Scott. Second chance, no good. Third chance for Scott. He gets his own miss. Is no good. Fourth chance is. I mean, that's something that Coach Drisdom talked about. They're getting beaten on the glass, and it's costing them points. 4 offensive rebounds for the Rebels on that possession. Three-pointer delivered and good for ICS. 26-22, Rebels leading. 4:12 to go in the first half of action. We'll step aside for another quick break, and when we return, we've got an exciting finish in store for us here in the first half. Rebels and Lions going at it in Randolph.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come on in Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come on in Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Rebels with a 26-22 lead on the station on main scoreboard. Rich getting in the inbound pass. Goes to Huff. He looks in the corner. Scott for 3. Nailed it! John Scott having a strong first half. It's 29-22 Rebels. 3-pointer on the other end, offline for the Lions. Here come the Tigers. Here come the Rebels, I beg your pardon. Lions, Tigers, oh my. Another 3-pointer from Scott. He's on fire. 32-22, 10-point lead for Rich. Over halfway through the second quarter. 3.5 to play. 3-pointer the other way for ICS, no good. Rebounded by Huffner. Brooks' post shot is off the rim, off the glass, and rebounded by ICS, and then a whistle blows and a foul on Rich. Lions, 3-pointer, short, rebounded by Rich. Greer going in and out of the perimeter, passing to Scott in the corner, pulls up, that's short. All good things must come to an end, and Scott was on fire from deep for a while there. 3-pointer from ICS, other way, that falls. So after both sides were nailing everything, a bit of a cold drought, and ICS ends it. They're down 7, 32-25. And Rich converting a 3-pointer. Back to a 10-point lead. 35-25. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half. Lions shooting it up top for 3. That's off the rim. Offensive rebound. Immediately shot back up. No good. Rebounded by Rich. Rebels working in the corner and then moving it back up top. Now at the elbow, kicked out to Huffner. Scott, another 3, another make. The man refuses to quit. 38-25, Rebels leading by 13. A little over 90 seconds to go in the first half. Ball gets out of play, and we're gonna have an inbound pass for Rich right now. Lions have it along the outskirts of the 3-point line. Three-pointer on the way, good. It is just a 3-point contest right now between these two teams. 38-28. You're getting the sense you could just throw out defense in this game. Both teams are hot. Greer for 3. That's offline. Rebounded by the Lions. About a minute to go. ICS moving inside, passing it off, getting it back up top. 45 seconds to play. Moving it along the outside of the 3-point arc. Going inside now, shots no good. Rebounded by Rich. Just over 30 seconds to go. Scott passing inside. Taylor off the glass, nailed it. 12-point lead. 40-28. This is the highest scoring half for the Rich Rebels all season. And a travel is called, I think, on ICS with a little over 15 seconds remaining. Rebels will try to hold for the last shot, I'd imagine, and maybe go into the half with a bigger lead than just 12. Greer takes the inbound pass, crossing half court, under 15 seconds. Scott. Greer putting up a shot, that's no good. At the buzzer, quarterback heave, and that doesn't touch the rim. So the first half is in the books, and the Rebels are leading 40-28 in Randolph. We're gonna get into our Crawford Trough halftime show now. We'll have some first half highlights, and then we'll get ready for the third quarter of action. So keep it right here as the Rebels and the ICS Lions are at the half, with Rich leading by 12 on the station on main scoreboard.
Some decisions in life have a critical and lasting impact. For example, choices concerning your health care. You want a hospital that consistently offers high-quality care and service. For Bear Lake area residents and visitors, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital has been providing optimum health care to our community for more than 70 years. And Bear Lake Memorial has been recognized again this year as a top 20 hospital in best practices for quality. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care. History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of almost 6,300 feet and with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that's one reason the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, respect, a love for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Lynn Weston and the town board proudly support the Rich Rebels and hope you'll be able to visit soon and come back often.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Welcome back to halftime here in Randolph. The Rebels leading the ICS Lions 40-28. Let's get into our halftime coverage of this one now in the Crawford Trough halftime show. So, Rebels just shooting lights out from deep in that first half. John Scott with a couple triples. But on the other half of the court, you had ICS also shooting very well from beyond the arc. They had at least, I think, 6 three-point shots. So you look at the 28 points they had, 18 of them at least, maybe more. Maybe they had 7, but I think 6. 18 of them came from deep. And as for the Rebels, they kind of get their offense in every phase. They're doing well down low. They're dominating the offensive glass, especially. There weren't too many opportunities for Coach Tim Drisden and his squad of Lions, or his pack of Lions being given up. We're proud of Lions. Is it proud? I think it's a pride of Lions. Someone can correct me who's gone to a Zoom more recently than I have. So, that's kind of the first half story right now. The girls handled the Lions with ease earlier. And now it's the boys' turn, and if Rich boys can win this game, both the boys and girls will go a combined 6-0 this weekend. And it's exactly what the doctor ordered for the girls, to snap a 4-game losing skid. And for the boys, they're kind of getting into a rhythm right now. And I don't think they're playing their best basketball. I'm sure that they can find other ways to improve as they get ready for the end of February and the end of February and beginning of March. That's going to be exciting. So we're going to step aside for another quick break, and then when we return, we're going to get to our Town of Randolph first half highlights. As we have the dance team out there right now. I wish, full disclosure, I would love and I wish I could play these right now without me talking over them. But unfortunately, YouTube does not like it if you play copyrighted music, and they'll flag the post and take it down, actually, and we'll lose everything. So I wish I could just air this uninterrupted, but it would result in YouTube being a little unhappy with me. So that's the story behind that. We'll step aside for another quick break, and when we return, we'll have the rest of our Crawford Trough halftime show, the place to eat and drink, when we return.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
All right, welcome back to Randolph, and we've got a baby on the court. I'm not talking about calling pace. It appears that there is a baby on the court right now. So let's look at some of the first half stats provided to you by Rob Leifson, man, the myth, the legend. So let's check out what Rob was able to gather. Rich shot 52%, and I knew it. ICS, 8 of 17 from deep. They had a lot of three-point shots. They only had 2 from inside the three-point arc. So they made 10 field goals. 8 of them were three-point shots, living and dying by the three. The question is, will they be able to keep up that hot shooting in the second half? And as for the Rebels, 52% from the field. A very well-disciplined game. Only a combination of 3 total free throws taken. ICS was out-rebounded by Rich, 20-10. 6 offensive rebounds for the Rebels. Only 3 turnovers apiece, and that's the numbers from the first half. Now time for our Town of Randolph first half highlights. First half highlights, let's look no further than the senior John Scott bearing a couple triples. Some beautiful shots. Riley Taylor, I'll tell you what, he has such a great start to most games. Always competitive and physical down low, picking up those rebounds. And Riley Taylor picking up a couple boards and baskets in the opening couple minutes of this game down low. And those are some of our first half highlights brought to you by the Town of Randolph. Home of the Rich Rebels. Good luck from the mayor, Lynn Weston. Board members, Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Larry Kennedy, Melanie Lim, and Town Clerk, Lana Peer. We'll step aside for a quick break. When we return, we're going to actually have a different YouTube stream up Hopefully this one has some better quality to it and will be a little less buffering. So fingers crossed on that, and a big, big, big thank you to Zach McKee for doing all this work, boots on the ground for me, helping me out there. All right, folks, we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
This presentation of Rich High School Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com is brought to you by these Rebel Sports Boosters, LSR Refrigerated, and the Walletines in Garden City. Darren, Tricia, and the entire Walletine clan wish the Rebels good luck. And by Cat Answer Technical Services, proudly supporting the Rich Rebels. The staff at Cat Answer Technical Services wish the Rebels good luck on the field, on the court, in the classroom, and in life.
Some decisions in life have a critical and lasting impact. For example, choices concerning your health care. You want a hospital that consistently offers high-quality care and service. For Bear Lake area residents and visitors, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital has been providing optimum health care to our community for more than 70 years. And Bear Lake Memorial has been recognized again this year as a top 20 hospital in best practices for quality. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Welcome back, and we got a new video stream up thanks to Zach McKee. And the Rebels feeding inside to Meerbrook, and he finishes off the play. Rebels start the third quarter, brought to you by Epic Recreation with a Logan Meerbrook basket. There's Gary McKee from Bear Lake Realty. I haven't had a lot of Bear Lake Realty free throws. I'd throw on the Bear Lake Realty fan cam, but then we wouldn't have picture. So I think we're all just going to have to agree. A lot of great fans out there right now. We'll throw the Bear Lake Realty fan cam on another game. Lions down by 14. Start of the third quarter. It's the ICS Lions moving it along the perimeter. Going down low. We're trying to get best quality up for you guys watching. Here we go. 42-28. And it's being moved around on the offensive half for ICS. Foul on Rich. Free throws coming up. First free throw, good. A little tough to see the scoreboard sometimes from this angle, but we'll take it. 42-29 Rich. Second free throw up and rolls in off the back rim. Scott feeding it down low. Correa wide open, misses it. Second chance, makes that one. 44-30. Lions circulating around the perimeter and slips through the fingertips, out of play. Rebel basketball. A Rich County, well, not a Rich County steal, but a turnover. Huffner bringing the ball up for Rich. That's something I love that Coach Cornea does. We've seen a number of players man that point guard spot and bring the ball up, and I think that's a great approach at this level of giving everyone experience and figuring out the strengths and weaknesses, as that's Connor Greer working in tight quarters down low and picking up a basket. 46-30, 16-point lead for the Rebels. ICS dribbling inside the paint, kicking it out. Lions moving it down to the corner. And on the wing, three-point shot delivered and received. That's the 9th three-pointer of the game for the Lions. And with that, a timeout was called. We'll step aside for a quick break. It's a 13-point advantage for the Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Whether you're kicking up dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft large and small to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all to go on-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to Randolph, Utah. We'll update our Station on Main scoreboard. It's 46-32. ICS went just 1 for 2 from the free throw line their last trip out there. 6:03 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. You can make your vacation an epic one. Visit epicrecreation.net. Rebels will inbound it on their half of the court. Inbound goes to Huffner. He brings the ball up the court and passes it off to Scott. Scott, overhead pass to Greer. Corner three, off the rim. Rebound. Carrillo saved it and got it back in. Now it's with Scott. He hands it back off to Greer. Greer looks to Scott in the corner and back to Greer. Scott, corner three. Offline, rebound, Greer puts it back in and good. This is the Achilles heel for ICS. The rebounding effort right now. Rich dominated them on the boards. Over 2-1, Rich. Corner three blocked. Huffner getting a paw on that ball. And then it's an ICS Lion dribbling in and drawing some contact. So a pair of Bear Lake Realty free throws coming up now for ICS. Down by a handful, 48-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. First free throw up and rattles in. 48-33 Rich. They have a 15-point lead. The Lions took the lead at one point in this game, believe it or not, if you're just joining us. As the second free throw falls, Rich got out to an 8-0 start, and then the Lions soared back. Another basket being made by the Rebel offense down low to take a brief lead, and the Rebels quickly snap back into the thick of things and put it in. ICS moving in outside the three-point line. Here come the Lions. Bounce pass in the near corner. Moved across. Picks up a screen, dribbles in, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Rich. Carrillo brings the ball up the court now. Pass it across to Huffner, who drives in. Floater's good. Connor Greer is such a special player when it comes to his offensive abilities. He can beat you from deep. He can beat you inside. He can do a little bit. He can do a lot of everything. Lions have it on offense and nearly lost it, but retained possession. Halfway through the Epic Recreation third quarter, Rebels comfortably ahead at home. And nearly a Rich County government steal there. Corner three, that's too deep. Lions come up with a rebound though. Chuck up another three. Off the iron, rebounded by Greer. Pass inside was taken away. ICS comes up with the ball. Deep three-point shot, no good. Rich rebounded it. Greer leisurely dribbling up the court. Little over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Scott for three, off the iron. Rebound goes to the Lions. Here comes ICS. They put up a long three-point shot that falls. 52-37. 15-point lead for the Rebels as this third quarter is winding down. Just over 2.5 to go. Working inside, going up with it is Taylor. Whistle blows, and I think they're going to call a foul on the senior. ICS will inbound it beneath their court. I think Coach Cornier was maybe having a discussion with the referee about that call. Difficult for me to see. I'll trust the official. Lions moving it inside the paint. Good entry pass is poked out of bounds by Carrillo. Actually, last touch by a Lion. So Rebel basketball with a little under 2.5 to play in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 52-37 Rich on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Carrillo working it outside. Now it's up to Huffner. Up top to Hayden Meek. He navigates that ball in the direction of Greer. Whistle blows. Foul on the floor. Foul against ICS. I think that's the team's first foul this half. First foul indeed. Greer with the Mound Valley Cattle Company inbound play. Results in a quick shot that's off the rim. Here come the Lions. Moving it to the far side. Back up top. And another three falls for ICS. 52-40, 12-point game, about 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Meek thought about shooting the three, opposite pass it back to Greer. Now it's with Huffner. Cycled over to Meek and moved in the corner with Huffner. Inside to Carrillo from the block, up and falls home. Great shot by the junior forward. 54-40. And Carrillo with a huge saving effort right there. Talk about hustle, that's the definition. Whistle blows, and we may have a foul on ICS with 59 seconds to go in the third frame. We'll get an inbound pass. Greer for three, in and out. Rebound goes to the Lions. They pick up their pace, and with 45 seconds, they look to the corner for three. That's well off target, rebounded by Rich. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Greer makes his way towards the basket, and one. Count it. Conor Greer with a chance to add to his point total today. Try to make it a three-point play, 56-40. Free throw off target, rebounded by ICS. About 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Three-pointer, put up, well short. Rebound goes to Greer. He brings up the court now. 23 seconds. And Greer content with dribbling the ball down and taking down the clock. Jaden Grohl Giving it back to Greer, moves it to Scott. Corner three, are you kidding me? John Scott is on fire today. At the buzzer now, ICS trying to get a shot off. Hits the rim, no good. But John Scott having a game of the season. And the Rebels will go into the fourth quarter leading by 19, 59-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
This presentation of Rich High School Athletics is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all of the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
And we're ready to start the fourth quarter of basketball from Randolph. I can't thank my camera operator enough, Zach McKee, right now for all the help he has given me, along with so many other great folks at Rich right now. Thank you guys so much for making tonight's broadcast possible. So, time for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels leading by 19. At the top of the arc, ICS turns it over. Rich County Government steal. Taylor dribbling across half court. Greer. Let's talk about some of the stats. So, ICS has been all over the three-point line. If I told you before the game that they would make 11 threes going into the fourth quarter, I'd pick them to be winning. Instead, they're not just trailing, they're down 19. And a large part of that is those 11 threes have been pretty much all the baskets they made. That's 33 points right there. And they've only got two baskets from inside. Rebel defense forces another turnover. Huffner passing it across to Meek. Scott for three again. It's his day. Have yourself a game, John Scott. 62-40 Rebels. And timeout is called. John Scott having the game of his life right now. And the Rebels pushing their lead out to 22. We'll be right back with more Rebel basketball.
Some decisions in life have a critical and lasting impact. For example, choices concerning your health care. You want a hospital that consistently offers high-quality care and service. For Bear Lake area residents and visitors, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital has been providing optimum health care to our community for more than 70 years. And Bear Lake Memorial has been recognized again this year as a top 20 hospital in best practices for quality. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
It's a 62-40 lead right now for Rich, and the boys are about 5 minutes away from having all of Rich basketball go 6-0 this weekend. Actually, 6:45 to go in the fourth quarter. John Scott just knocked down one of several three-point shots he's had today. I can't wait to see his final stat line. He has just been lighting it up from all angles of the court. ICS moving at the top of the key. We're going to get back in this game. It's going to be from good looks. Been a huge block by Logan Meerbrook, bringing the hammer down. Lions passing it and tipped out of play. ICS, another inbound play beneath the basket, goes in the corner. In the corner. Rebel defense not giving an inch. ICS moving inside the paint, whistle blows simultaneously. And I think we may have a foul on Rich. Yeah, indeed we do. Fouls on, I think, Hayden Meek. About 6 minutes remaining in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels leading 62-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. ICS pushing it inside the court, inside the perimeter. Now it's a three-point shot off the rim. Meerbrook rebounds it, passes it across to Huffner. 5.5 to go in the game. Huffner over to Scott. Meek back to Carrillo. Shot no good. Second chance from Meerbrook. Rolls in. Was it a foul on the floor or a shooting foul? I think it's a shooting foul. Or did that ball not fall? I thought it fell from my angle, but scoreboard has not updated, so I guess not. Well, that took some fun out of it. All right, first free throw, though, is good for Meerbrook. 63-40, 23-point lead. Second free throw up and good. 2 for 2 for Meerbrook from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Shot off target from ICS. And Rich with under 5 minutes to play. Meerbrook pops a three, no good, rebound Lions. Their shot's no good on that end of the court, and here come the Rebels. Both sides exchanging a couple of misses there. Meerbrook thought about shooting the three, passes it off to the corner, inside Huffner. Puts up a shot from the elbow. Meek got the rebound, missed it, but Carrillo there to clean it up. 66-40, 26-point advantage for Rich. As a three-point shot is raised and no good from ICS. They had 11 three-pointers coming into the fourth quarter, and through nearly 4 minutes, they have yet to make one. Huffner. Passing it across to Meek. Cross-court pass in the corner. Scott for three. My goodness. Why not? When it rains, it pours. 69-40. It's the John Scott Show and company. Three-pointer on the other end is good. It seems like whenever one team hits a three, the other responds. 69-43. And a good finish inside from Carrillo. pushes the lead back out again. 71-43 Rich. Nice inside pass. Unfortunately couldn't finish for the Lion faithful. Meek looks inside with 3 minutes to Mirabrook, who does the rest. 30-point lead. Rebels all over the Lions on the station on main scoreboard. Three-pointer raise was no good. It was rebounded by Mirabrook. And whistle blows and timeout is called. So with 2:38 to go in the fourth quarter, it's the Rebels comfortably ahead by 30 over the Lions.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
And we're ready to start the fourth quarter, the resumption of the fourth quarter, I mean. We got a little over 2 minutes to go, and it's the Rebels up by 30. And I think we're seeing some bench players come in. Indeed we are. So Nate Woods has checked into the game along with Hunter Pace. We'll call them out as they get the ball. Hunter Pace going inside. That was Taylor taking the pass. Difficult to make out some numbers, but I see Woods, Pace, and Jaden Grohl in there, and that's Grohl actually who was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws with 2:30 to go in the game. Neither team in the bonus right now, so a shooting foul. First free throw short off the rim. Second free throw up and no good. Lions dancing outside the top of the arc. At this point, you're kind of playing for experience and experimenting. Stolen away, Greer puts it in. 75-43, so the Rebels, their season high this year is 79 points. And keep in mind, it took them 4 quarters of play and 3 overtime frames. They are close to eclipsing that, and just 4 quarters without the overtime. 3-point shot delivered and off the rim, rebounded by Greer. Greer. This is one of my favorite things. So Connor Greer just passed it to Coach Cornea in order for a whistle to blow and some substitutions to be made. And Justin Adams comes into the game for Rich. Buckwheat. So we've got Adams, Pace, Woods, Grohl. And I'll try to identify that last number. A little difficult to see though. I believe it might, I think it's Tyler Stevens, number 11. Indeed it is. Just over a minute to play. Another 3-point shot raised by ICS. And the Rebels turn it over. And the Rebels get it right back though. Hand it off to Stevens. Minute to go. Inside shot is good from Adams. Justin Adams knocks it home for his first basket of the season. 77-43. Three-pointer delivered and good from the Lions. That's their 12th three-point made shot of the day. Just over 30 seconds. Stevens on the wing, driving in, kicking it out to Woods. Moved across to Pace. Under 30 seconds. Stevens facing some heavy pressure, dribbling out of it and passing to Nate Woods. It's with Pace and now give it back to Woods. Inside to Adams, kicks it out to Woods. 10 seconds to play. Goes to Woods, cross-court pass, and the Rebels will just dribble the ball and run out the clock to improve to 7-4. Rich takes down ICS 77-46, and Rich Rebel basketball, both men's and women's, goes 6-0 on the weekend. What a great weekend to be a Rebel. We'll get into our post-game coverage, but the final once again from Randolph, 77-46 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels win.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
Welcome into our post-game coverage of this one as the Rebels picked up their 7th victory of the season, knocking down ICS 77-46. Let's get into our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. So the Rebels, while the scoreboard, indicates a demolishing of ICS and the Lions, wasn't always like that. Rich got out to an 8-0 start, but ICS would actually go on a bit of a run, and they would take the lead down the stretch in the first quarter and going into the second quarter, and it looked like we may have a ball game on our hands. Two sides going back and forth a little bit, but the ICS Lions were living on the three. And in the fourth quarter, you saw what can happen when you rely on perimeter shooting. They made 11 threes entering the fourth quarter, and they would not make their 12th three-point shot until much later. Got cold from beyond the arc, and the Rebels, meanwhile, were heating up from all portions of the floor. And the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap tells us the Rebels, from start to finish, just outplayed and outmanned the Lions, especially off the glass, out-rebounding them by a huge margin, over 2-1. Now time for the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game. A lot of great plays to pick from in this game, especially when you score 77 points. How about we just give it to one of the several John Scott three-point shots he had. Scott had, I think, we're going to ballpark between 6 to 7 three-point shots, close to 30 points in the game. That would be a season high for Scott and a season best for any Rebel player this season. So that's our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game. All right, folks, how about our our Auto Farm Shot and Play of the game? Shot of the game. Let's have some fun with this one. Let's give it to Buckwheat. Justin Adams coming in off the bench. Sees a lot of time in JV. Justin Adams, anyone that knows him knows what a friendly and outgoing person and character he can be. Always loved chatting with him. And he picked up basketball this year because he wanted to. He's not a historically long-tenured player on the hardwood, but you know what? He wanted to hang out and play with his friends, so started playing basketball, and great to see that. Love seeing a nice basket down the stretch at the end of the game in the fourth quarter. So, Justin Adams, you've got our shot of the game. Now time for the play of the game. I'm a sucker for defense, and Truman Huffner, not known for getting his hand in many faces and blocking shots, but he had a great block today. So Truman Huffner has our play of the game with a blocked shot. That's our Auto Farm, a community-driven dealership. Shot and play of the game. They've been serving Rich County for generations. Time for the Garden City, where families play game adjustment like the girls. Very little adjustment needed. The Rebels pretty much had this game in hand all game long. For a little bit there, they trailed, but they didn't change much. They continue playing their style of basketball, and that prevailed. And their style is, we have a arsenal on offense. We'll come at you in a bunch of different directions. We can go down low with Riley Taylor and Logan Meerbrook and Connor Greer. We can work the perimeter with Scott and Greer. And Huffner, he picks up all the little scraps in between. So that's our Garden City game adjustment. Sometimes there's just no adjustment needed, and the Rebels did not need one today. We'll take another quick break here on the post-game coverage, and then we'll wrap it up after that, and we'll sign off here from Randolph. Once again, Rebels going 2-0 today against the ICS Lions, boys and girls winning.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when two roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less traveled. Plains Tire, 157 Fair River Drive, Evanston. As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Rebels defeating the Lions 77-46. Going 6-0 this weekend. Great weekend to be a Rebel fan indeed. Well, folks, before we sign off, I want to check out just some of the stats we had from that game, provided to you by, as always, Rob Leifson. So, let's see how the Rebels fared in terms of the numbers and what the Lions were able to do. So, Rich went 9 for 18 from beyond the arc, 50%. Lions made 13 shots, but it came at a price. They shot 34 three-pointers. I mean, that's that's NBA numbers right there. In only 32 minutes of play, they averaged a three-point shot over every minute of gameplay. Wow. They shot 38% though. Rich from inside the arc, much more effective. 23 for 40, 58%. Meanwhile, the Lions, they went only 15% from two-point range, going 2 of 13. And the Rebels out-rebounded ICS 39-18. A great game indeed for Rich Rebel basketball across the board. Folks, before we sign off, I have a laundry list of thank yous to get through. First and foremost, I want to thank Zach McKee, Dale Lamborn, Weston Taylor, Rob Leifson, Gary McKee, and everyone over at Rich County for making today's broadcast possible, along with Malia Jolly, who was running the camera for the girls and for most of the boys game as well. Did a fantastic job operating the camera. So, one final time, the Rebels go 2-0 today against the Lions, 6-0 on the weekend. I'm Matthew Peterson. Thanks for making Rebel basketball a part of your Saturday afternoon. Until next time, go Rebels.
You've been tuned into Rich High School Rebel basketball on Rebel Radio, KADQ-FM 98.3, with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's match has been brought to you by these Rebel supporting businesses: Evanston Regional Hospital, Hoover Chiropractic, Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley, The Come On Inn in Casper, Plains Tire, The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender, Freeway Tire, Auto Farm Chevrolet, West Star Printing, and Rocky Mountain Sign. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder.